Well, I know a lot of fans are going to want to, hear about Quinnipiac, but I was going to say first about playing Princeton on Friday because I know that's a team you guys, had a loss to earlier in the year. How motivated is this group to get a chance to kind of rectify that Friday night?
Well, lately we've been really good just focusing at the task at hand and the next game. And obviously Princeton handed us. They were the better team in their building down there early in the year. I thought their goaltender was very good. He's someone you got to get to here. He's affords them an opportunity to win every game. And I thought they played fast. They activated, and it's one of those nights that it's an important 2 points for us, and it's going to be a tough game Friday night.
Does it help too not to overlook a game because it's a team that beat you? I mean, sometimes you could think a team might be tempted to look past, like number 50 in the pairwise because they're playing number 1 the next night. But if it's a team that beat you, is that going to help you keep their attention?
Yeah, I think we're at the point now. We've like I said before, we've been over this a lot of times. We dug ourselves a little bit of hole earlier in the year, so that's enabled us to stay focused on the task at hand and game by game, and just. I'm trusting our guys right now that'll be the case here this week. We talked about it, and Friday night's a very important game. In the league, you got to take care of business at home. We're fortunate enough to get some points on the road last weekend, but you got to win your games at home. And we have a couple here this weekend. Starts on Friday night against Princeton, and like I said before, they were the better team when we played the first time around. So that's motivation enough.
Obviously, it's been interesting years. You've been in college hockey teams for years yourself. Have you ever had a year where you're part of a team that's in last place, and all of a sudden it's like 1 point out of possibly having a bye? I mean, it's just been quite a turnaround.
Well, you know what? I'll be honest with you. We trusted the fact that we had a good team. We faced some adversity early in the ECAC play. It's just the way it happens. The way seasons are, they're long. We just. We weren't playing great. Didn't have a lot. We didn't have a consistency in our lineup, which didn't afford us consistency in practice. And as well as I, you play like you practice, and it wasn't there for us at that time, and it showed. We found ways to lose hockey games. We played a lot of games on the road to start the year. We're reaping the benefit of that now. But when you win some games, your confidence grows. You're different. The mood's lighter in practice. You seem to be making more plays. It's just the nature of the beast, and right now we're on the positive side of things, and we're battling through some stuff right now. But with injuries right now, I seem that adversity we faced early in the year with a lot of guys getting critical minutes, maybe not ready at that time. Guys are ready right now to step up and fill those voids for us.
The last thing I suppose, obviously, I didn't see the game, but I heard about Kevin's, situation Friday blocking the shot and being injured. What did that show you about what he's made of that he was back out there in the third period and played all the games Saturday? I mean, you have guys like that on the team. How does that help?
Yeah, overall we got a pretty good team toughness quotient going on, and Kevin's one of the leaders of that pack in that regard. It took a hard shot. We were surprised. I thought he was done for the game, but got back and got a little work done, and was prepared as a senior. Said, "Hey, I'm not missing any more time here this year." So kudos to him. He sucked it up and came back. He's an important player for us back there, and it just that resonates through your lineup too, right? That guys are playing hurt, guys are playing through some pain. So it goes a long way.
First off, I was going to ask you about the Union thing. When you got hit blocking the puck, where did that actually hit you? That shot?
It just hit me in the leg. A little bit of a tender spot, and it was a good stinger, a good shot.
Were you worried at the time that it was going to be something serious, or were you pretty confident it was something that would go away? Because when I first read about it, it sounded like I was thinking, well, he might be out for the year or something.
Yeah, when it first hit me, it definitely hit me hard and in a bad spot. But it's fine now, so I'm happy to keep on going.
And I was curious too. Like, you came back in the third. How did you feel at third? Like, did it still hurt a lot, or were you just?
I was in a good amount of pain, but it's that time of season where you gotta dig down. We only have 60 now, so especially on a Friday game, you can't afford other guys to be eating that many minutes, and you play the next game. So just kind of had to suck it up and play through it.
And the next day too, I was wondering, was it still like? Casey was worried after the game that it might stiffen up on you or something, but were you like, all right, Saturday, or was it still kind of a...
We won,
Yeah. I would ask you about that too, just to get these 2 wins. I mean, being a senior, you hadn't, won at Union during your time here. How did that feel, first of all, just to get a win in that building?
Oh, it was huge. It's an intimidating rink to play in. It's a very loud rink. We were fortunate enough to have extremely good goaltending from Louis. He played an amazing game, maybe his best game this season, and we buried when we had our chances. And good teams find a way to win when they're not in their A game, and that was one of those games.
As far as Friday goes, playing Princeton, obviously that's a team that you guys lost to early in the year. How motivated are you to get another chance to play those guys and kind of turn that around this Friday night?
Yeah, we definitely want to get back on the horse against them and take it to them. A lot of guys. A lot of people are saying, you play Quebec on Saturday, but it's important to just remember Friday game comes first, and we got to be focused, and we got to come at them like they're the number 1 team in the nation.
First off, what was it like to get that win Saturday night? Like, what can that kind of game do for a team when you're able to pull it out that late on the road?
That game was huge for us. We kind of came out flat in the first period. They had a crowd. They rallied behind their crowd big time. But we sat in the dressing room. We talked to each other. We said we have the guys in the locker room right now to come back in this game big time. And it showed. It was a real character win for us.
Yeah, I was going to ask you about that. What did it show about just what your team's made of? The fact that you could have been easy at that point just to kind of pack things in.
We bent, but we didn't break. We stayed disciplined. We waited for our chances, and in the third period, we got a power play. We got a lucky bounce off the first goal, started getting pucks to the net, got shots on net, and momentum changed from there.
As far as the weekend goes, obviously you play Princeton Friday, then Quinnipiac Saturday. What's it going to be like to get a chance to play them in this building? I know you had a good game in Connecticut against them. Is that a game you're looking forward to play like the number one team in the nation?
Yeah, it's anytime you play the number one team in the nation, both in the pairwise and national rankings, it's huge. It's a big boost for us. We can come out of that game on top. It does wonders for us in the pairwise, getting us into the tournament. Also in the league, our league's so tight right now that you can't afford to lose games at this point of the season. And it's been like this for 4 years since I've been here. So it's huge that we get 4 points this weekend. And we can't overlook Princeton either because we went down there and we lost that game and they stole 2 points from us. So now it's time to take those points back.
How much fun is it too when you're in a position like this where there's like 5 teams and they're all like 1 point away from having a bye in the first round of the playoffs? I mean, how much fun is it to be kind of in a race like this?
It's unbelievable. The competitive nature of the ECAC is unparalleled in any league. Such a tight-knit group in our locker room, and I'm sure every other locker room in the league. And if we can come out of this with a bye, it would be huge for us. But if not, we're playing really good hockey right now towards the end of the season, which is pretty deadly. So I think other teams start to watch out for Clarkson.
Well, thanks, Jeff.